this, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a
Hey,
Q.
Froggy.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour. This is Michael, your host, for 7/15/2018. That's July 15th, 2018, folks. All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for checking us out. Please subscribe. Maybe ring the bell. Toggle the switch to where it works with your device in the best way that it'll work for you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's another topic. I'm actually creating another channel, another little passion, and I think it'll be good because I got a lot of footage, but we're going to call it the Patriot Tech, the technical stuff behind the scenes. I got lots of footage of when we were, when I was working out the bugs in the channel, buying some of the things, soundboard, the issues I had getting it going, the software I'm using, just some maybe general outtakes, some exclusive footage that you'd never see on this channel, just some rough outtakes or some of the technical things behind. So I actually got that channel made, folks. I'm going to link it down below. Right now it's no content on there, 0 subscribers. So those of you that would be interested in stuff like that, you can subscribe to that. Take a look in the description box below. I should have that linked right when I post this video up. And I'm going to be getting some content on there later today for sure to get it started, all right? Main focus will still be here. That'll just be another channel of some of the other things that I have to do for this channel anyway. So I figured, why not share it? Okay, enough of that. Let's get into some of the Anon, maybe Q clearance. Breadcrumbs drops. What do we have? All right. Again, still July 4th would be the last post. I know there's been rumors floating Q is in a car wreck, or all kinds of things floating. What we're gonna say is there's just there's a lot going on right now that's unfolding. Everything we've been talking about, everything that's been pointed in, we gotta let that happen. There's no reason to hear about more that's gonna happen when it's just all happening. Maybe we can get some context or just a drop by and hey, things are but what is the point? You got to think. There are times of quietness and focusing on operations, things that are going down. All right, I did want to touch base on Trump's official verified account. All right, you always got to make sure you're on the Trump verified. There's lots of Trump accounts. It's got a Trump picture with Twitter anyway. They all right, so we got 17 hours ago, Donald J. Trump retweeted this. All right, this Dan Scavano Jr., an assistant to the POTUS at Real Donald Trump, director of the social media at the White House, personal Twitter. So we got a Texas grand jury indicts MS-13 gang members after machete attacks. Texas grand jury indicts MS-13 gang members after machete attacks. This is a couple days ago. Article. I said no thank you. All right, 8 MS-13 gang members were indicted by a Texas grand jury Friday for charges connected to machete attacks against 10 people, according to the Justice Department. 7-1 of the men, aged 19 to 26, and an additional member who was unnamed were indicted on 18 counts, including racketeering, attempted murder, attempted assault, and other serious offenses, following a joint agency investigation by the FBI, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the Texas Police Department, and the Dallas Police Department as well. The Department of Justice will not allow MS-13 to terrorize any community, school, or street corner. Attorney General Jeff Sessions said in a statement, today's indictment of 8 MS-13 members, including 5 who are charged as illegal aliens in possession of firearms, makes clear that the Trump administration and this department will continue to go on the offense against MS-13 with every lawful tool at their disposal. The suspects were identified by their real names as well as their aliases, which included Sparky, Mama, Street Danger, Pinky, Chocolate, and Splinter. Court documents cited in the... It sounds like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and... I don't know. Unbelievable. Evil gangs like MS-13 are perpetuators of senseless violence in our communities. That just doesn't need to be called for anymore. All right, so this is off the Donald J. Trump. We're going to go on to the next one up that these Russian individuals did their work during the Obama years. Why didn't Obama do something about it? Because he thought crooked Hillary would win. That's why. He had nothing to do with Trump administration, but fake news doesn't want to report the truth as usual. All right, Mike Pence, Ed Trump, White House phenomenally successful. All right, here's some good ones. 16 hours. About 1 in 5 illegal aliens, adults, crossing the United States-Mexico border with toddlers under the age of 5 are either criminals, not the child's parent, or present some other danger to the child. So that number is staggering. 1 in 5 now. They're either criminals, prior criminals of countries, felonies from here, repeat offenders from here. The child doesn't belong to them. They're drug mules, or they're sexual or human traffickers. Numbers are staggering, but people are only worried about the separation. Well, we got to make sure the parent belongs to that kid. Got to make sure the kid's not being wired up with drugs. I mean, they do everything. These people are desperate. MS-13 gang members arrested again after 4 times being deported. 5th time is a charm. MS-13 gang members arrested again after 4 deportations. 2 MS-13 gang members arrested on separate occasions this week. Asylum-seeking Central American discovered to be MS-13 gang member. Asylum-seeking Central American discovered to be an MS-13 gang member. A migrant made a credible fear claim for asylum after being caught illegally crossing the border from Mexico by Border Patrol agents. Criminal illegal alien deported 11 times, attacked a woman with chainsaw. Criminal illegal alien deported 11 times, he attacked a woman. Let's click on that. This guy here, wow. So Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, officials say that the criminal illegal alien who had been deported 11 times from the United States attacked his wife with a chainsaw in front of the children. Police arrested 32-year-old Alejandro Alvarez Villegas in Chula Vista, California, on charges related to alleged attempted murder of his wife at the couple's home. Police found Alvarez, his wife, suffering from serious injuries to her chest on Wednesday after her husband allegedly attacked her with a chainsaw. Officials say that the attack happened in front of the couple's 3 children, 5, 8, and 10, who have now been placed into protective custody. The Los Angeles Times reports that a search of the court records showed that Alvarez pleaded no contest in 2013 to 1 count of unlawful possession of a controlled substance and 1 count of using or being under the influence of a controlled substance. Later that year, he pleaded no contents to driving with a blood alcohol content of 0.08 or higher. Law enforcement officials say that they found Alvarez the next day in a stolen vehicle, and when they tried to pull him over, he attempted to ram one of the police cars. Unbelievable, this guy. A spokesperson for ICE said Department of Homeland Security databases indicate that Mr. Alvarez is a serial immigration violator who had been removed from the United States 11 times since 2005. Okay, so this this California chainsaw massacre guy, there's his mugshot. You don't quite look right. Got that kind of blank Mickey Mouse stare. Just a serial immigration violator. He does not respect the rule of law on any level. And then you see he plays into the hand of, at the border, jumping it, and then, hey, you, I'm asylum, I'm scared for my life. But he is doing all these crimes. Why? Why can't we enforce the rule? And I get it, folks, not everybody, but it's getting to that point. They're giving us numbers 1 in 5. 1 in 5. The stories you heard about the 12 Russians, okay, that comes up again. So he's retweeting himself. He's wanting to make it clear. The stories you heard about these 12 Russians yesterday took place during the Obama administration, not the Trump. Why didn't they do something about it, especially when it was reported that President Obama was informed by the FBI in September, before the election? So we know this was the top people, folks. John Brennan, Clapper. I mean, it's just the list goes on and on. It's real sickening that we can have that kind of corruption going on at the highest levels like that. How did Hillary Clinton get away with these obvious crimes? Well, her unprotected server and the shady Uranium One deals with all that involved. We had the undercover FBI guy or actual businessman that went to the FBI back in 2009 saying, hey, I'm seeing things here, bribery, blackmail, kickbacks. And then the FBI was able to convince him to go back to work, stay doing what he was doing, but be a informant now, help them find out what's exactly going on. And then all they ever did was keep that guy quiet. Nothing came out in 2010. They didn't inform any of the agencies. They let the deal happen. That's where Hillary comes in and says, well, 12 other agencies signed off. 9 other agencies signed off. Well, because nobody got to know about what was going on. There was some kind of stand down, some kind of blockade put in place to keep everything going the way that it needed to go, that supposedly you guys wanted. So the most bizarre thing is the people who protected her from these clear crimes, these felony actions that she was taking. You had James Clapper, the director of the National Intelligence, who was protecting her. He was leaking things to the different media sources. You had John Brennan, director of the CIA, protecting her, starting a false investigation into Trump, for example, and stirring things up with a dossier. He was one of the first ones to bring that up. You got Peter Strzok, Lisa Page. You had Comey, James Comey, director of the FBI, protecting her. All these people act like they're really, really into protecting the law, and we needed to get to the bottom of the Trump thing, but yet you had clear crimes done with Hillary. If they would have came out in July of 16, months before the election, and said, yeah, she is a felon, she's got to be arrested, well, then her chances of winning were zero. The only other person propped up at that point now, at this point in the game, was Trump. It would have guaranteed his win. So by doing nothing, they helped her have a chance. Even though she still didn't win, that was their plan. If they would have charged her, they would have guaranteed his win. Helped him more than what Russia was supposedly helping him. So, kind of a weird scenario, right? So that's why you can't have people, at the time, like Hillary, even being a candidate, because it hindered so much for people to do their jobs. Did they come out of the woodwork to help her? Is that what the deep state is? Was this the deep state that we got to see? Or did she have them all by the cojones and have them blackmailed and people had to do things? Doesn't matter. Blackmailed, most likely, and just in support of. These are deep state friends, deep state acts, deep state hacks. All of them. All right, I'm Michael. This is Patriot Hour, getting nearing the 20-minute mark, 18-minute mark. So by the time we close it up here, again, just wanted to take a minute to say thank you. We appreciate you stopping by. Please check the description box. Links for the new website, the new YouTube channel. Website should be up here in the next day or two. Pushing forward on that as well. It has been down for a week or so, about 2 weeks. Description box got the donation link if you care to donate. We got the new website if you're going to be into the Patriot tech, some of the behind the scenes, some garage talk, and just some technical things that we have that we will go over. Any new, if I'm going to be hanging some eventual soundproof, I will maybe record that and show how I did that. I'm going to be going over software used for this channel, some of the microphones and the soundboard, the levels, the issues I had getting there, and my buddies that helped. So check that out. We truly appreciate it. Leave comments down below in the comment section. Please check the comment section. It's a great collective tool for everybody to get ideas and for just facts, and it leads you off into many, many different directions. Again, read everything you can, talk to everybody you can, listen to everything you can, but believe nothing until you can verify it for yourself in your own right. Again, the Patriot Hour, probably the most important hour of your life, in a sense of an update. All right, it's an update for our futures, your future, my future, our collective futures. All right. Again, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed, and have a great Sunday morning, mid-morning into your afternoon, and we will see you back here later today at some point with another update. All right, we'll see you soon.
What letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is in